From a hustler to an entrepreneur, radio podcast with Kayzar at dxbfirst.com. Yalla.
Hey, what's good?
Hello.
مساء الخير.
Hello.
Bon après-midi.
Grazie.
Welcome to dxbfirst.com daily show with myself, Kayzar and my co-host, Verou. As you know, it has become a show tradition. We'll give you bites of news, bites of updates about our community, marketplace, and the world that we live in, that we call the UAE, and to be more specific, DXB. We are based here in Business Bay. Verou is a tradition by now. Who are we dedicating this show jingle to today?
To Culture House.
Culture House, this one is for you. Mihai, we love you. Here we go. So purpose of this, we will help you to rebuild your business. Mihai, Culture House, this is for you. You must visit Culture House. You must visit Culture House.
Culture House. Culture House.
Oh yeah.
Culture House.
What?
Culture House.
Oh yeah. You must visit Culture House. Verou, that was incredible.
Thank you.
Here we go. Let's move on with the rest of the show. Today it is the 7th of June. Today it's the 7th of June. We're moving on fairly swiftly into the summer, and the weather outside is getting a little bit hot. Here we go. But before we move forward, we got to give quick shout out to our local sponsor here, dxbrecruiter.com. They are the guys that will be able to put you back in work. So keep with them, keep current on LinkedIn, Facebook and Instagram. They are posting jobs and they already working on putting several people in work here in DXB. dxbrecruiter.com. Thank you. We owe you one. Here we go. Let's move swiftly with the show. Today, as I mentioned a few seconds ago, it's the 7th of June, and today is National Cancer Survivor Day. So if you had anybody who's ever been affected by cancer, which I have, today is the day. We are with you, we empathize, and we are grateful that you have survived this terrible disease. We don't like cancer. Nobody likes cancer. It's an awful disease that there is a bunch of ways of dealing with it right now, but cancer is a terrible disease. So we don't like cancer. Today is that day to recognize the survivors and the people that have been affected by cancer. Here we go. Let's move on to today's top stories. And we begin, we call this #1, story number 1, that is relevant to our marketplace and to our community here in DXB. Dubai Fountain Show has reopened just over the weekend. And to be honest with you, the show was amazing as always. Nothing changed. It looked as incredible, as vibrant, water, blah blah blah, the music, the perfect fit between the water and the music and the show, and blah 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 blah. 10 out of 10. But the thing is that I found a little bit interesting. We know we all have to practice social distancing. I actually feel like people practicing social distancing, it was part of the fountain show. They put them in this like high V 25 centimeters by 25 centimeters, 2 meters away from each other, of course, practicing social distancing and all of that good stuff. And of course, we all are responsible. But I found it very interesting. Somebody was, I think from Khalij Times, was filming and moving around the people. Generally speaking, you do not see that around the fountain. Normally you see about, in a space of 1 square meter, about 10 people crammed in, and people like this rushing in and rushing out to watch every, the hourly show, every 30-minute show, whatever it was. But generally speaking, the social distancing looked like a piece of art itself. It felt like it was part of the show. So yeah, it was interesting to look at, and I'm like, okay. But the good thing is, as we know, our city is starting to reopen and all of that good stuff. Does it make sense? And we are like thankful, and the measures that government and local authorities and local businesses putting in place, making us feel safe again to go out and do what we normally do and what we enjoy again. Okay, moving on swiftly to the next top story, which is from RTA, have just launched the next generation of bus shelters. Okay, think about it. Bus shelters, and there is bus shelters, and there is RTA, these kind of hotspots across Dubai. They place them, in the busy areas and where it looks pretty cool. They look like imagine that you have a Ford and you have a Ferrari, and now you have a Tesla. This bus shelter looks like between a Ferrari and a Tesla. It looks incredible. Does that make sense? Okay, people driving a Rolls Royce and all of that good stuff, don't go be checking out these bus stations. Those bus shelters, they are for regular people like us, okay? Don't be checking them out. But they look amazing. So RTA, incredible. Well done. You always raising the bar. And this is why we love this city. Next top story to that is Emirates flights started doing transit flights to further 29 countries. So please, if you're not sure or you're not informed, go and check out Emirates Airlines and they will give you all the updates. But we know gradually the city is reopening and things are rolling back to normal. It's really, really good times. Does that make sense? Remember, as we mentioned earlier, this disease took almost 3 months to bring us down to our knees. Now it's gonna take hopefully half the time to bring us back to some sort of normality, but the disease is still here. So please take precautions and all of that good stuff. On last show, we mentioned that Emirates flights and other big airlines, they are offering PPE, personal protective stuff like face masks, sanitizers, and hand gloves for free. So they are taking a lot of initiatives to make I feel safe and make us all get through these terrible times together. But the good times are coming. Looking in the high street, of course, is not 100%, but we'll say it's increasing to 35%. But some of the businesses are really doing really well, and it's really, really exciting times. Moving into the last note of today, which is always, it's very important for us to know and to stay on the know. COVID-19 last reported cases as of yesterday, new infections, which is not a good thing. That means people still newly getting infected by COVID-19, coronavirus, whatever you want to call it. 626 is a high number. It dropped from a couple of weeks ago. There was 800, 900, crazy numbers, but it's still a big number. So please be responsible. As you know, the biggest hashtag running and is trending everywhere right now. We all are responsible. We all are responsible. 626 new cases. That's not a good thing to be celebrated and going out in the street and whatever. So take all precautions, okay? Positive spin to that is 700. Okay, it's going up. This is the number we want to see. 724 cases have recovered as of yesterday, or the last 24 hours recordings. We get this information, generally speaking, from the government portals or Khalij Times, from really, really reliable sources, and we just dishing them out to you in our show. So in case if you miss out Khalij Times, you get to get us. Okay, so that's a negative spin and positive spin. The thing to take away from that, this disease has not left, so please do not be careless and do not drop the guard and stay with it. Does that make sense? Social distancing, of course, there's a lot of relaxation and a lot of things being pulled back. from our local government, allowing us a little bit more freedom and giving us our city back and giving us the things that we enjoy back. So please do not take it for granted. Please do not take it for granted. Of course, private schools yesterday mentioned that they will be reopening. There's no official. Okay, it's not official. It's just kind of things going on the social media. Early September, because I think this season does not make sense to send anybody back to school. By the time they unpack their bags, they'll be taking another holiday. It is what it is. Here we go. I think we covered the most top news. The most important thing that I want to add on to that, honestly, I've been around the city and just walking around and seeing what's happening in the city. Things are really, really, really promising. The beaches are not as busy as they are, but it's still as beautiful as it was before COVID-19. Now we are post COVID-19. We're going through the other side. Things are looking nicely and beautiful. Okay. We're not there, so everybody stay strong, stay connected, and keep positive and keep your heads up, because things are going to be amazing. I'm trying to do my part to support local businesses to rebuild. I'm talking to freelancers. We're trying to put people back in business, but what's important is we are all in this together, and now most importantly, we are all responsible. That's it. I'm done with my inspirational talks. One more shout out to DXB Recruiter. Thank you so much for sponsoring this show. Now we're gonna go into the last segment of the show, where we go to Verou Pali, where she gave us the last exit song. In case you've forgotten, you will see the logo there somewhere. This is DXB First.com daily show with myself and Verou Pali. This show happens from Sunday to Thursday, every day at 1:30 p.m. Dubai time. Don't get it twisted. Then we only at the moment posting it on Facebook, mainly the full show, because that's where we're getting the most activities. But generally speaking, we take a little segments, the jingle, and we share it in the rest of the social media and the song, and we share that on the social media. Just to let you know, all the show is operated within this room. There's no major post-production. All the magic happens here with myself and Verou Pali. Verou Pali, can you please tell our listeners and our viewers on the social media on this radio podcast, as part of the here and now show generation that we have launched to re-educate our city. What's the name of the song?
So the name of the song is Give Me One Reason.
Okay, give her one more reason to sing this song well for you. Verou Pali, here we go. Verou Pali, give me one reason. Let's get it. Oh yeah. Give her one reason. Give me one reason to stay here. Verou Pali, let's get it. Uh-huh. Oh yeah.
Give me one reason to stay here, and I'll turn right back around. Give me one reason to stay here, and I'll turn right back around. Said I don't wanna leave you lonely. You gotta make me change my mind. Baby, I got your number. Oh, I know that you got mine. You know that I called you. I called you many times. You can call me, baby. You can call me anytime. You got to call me. I say this goes for how not you. 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 Said I don't wanna leave you lonely. You gotta make me change my mind.
Merci Verou Pali, that was beautiful.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
And that's it. That brings us to conclusion, and that is the end of the show. Please, if you have enjoyed that show in any ways whatsoever, give us some feedback, give it a share, because we need more people to see this show, love or hate. We will carry on with this show, because for us, we're having a buzz and we are giving back to our community. Verou, Polly, can we say we out in a different languages for our beautiful people?
Have an amazing day.
شكرا جزيلا وربي يخليكم.
Přeji hezký den.
Merci beaucoup.
Bye.
We out.
From a hustler to an entrepreneur radio podcast with Kayzar at dxbfirst.com. Yalla.